Good afternoon, everybody. Bofur back another day. Today we have a Millhouse game. Millhouse, a hero that, well, if you watch the channel, you spend time, kind of doing what we do with Millhouse, they all kind of play out the same way in the early game when you high roll. You find yourself an early triple, you lock it on the board, you level straight up to 5, sell off tokens, hopefully you have a little bit of economy from the early game, and then bam, you take a 6-star. You're sitting on Tavern 5, you usually drop to like 20 health or so. And then you lean heavily into that 6-star because you're Millhouse and you can't roll a bunch of times. And you just play into whatever that condition is. Well, easy roadmap here, right? But what happens when your early taverns are terrible? And I mean like bad enough that you don't want to buy the minions. You get like kindly grandmothers and like 1-stars on Tavern 2. And you're sitting here looking at the minions going, shit man, we got to level. And we level off curve and we power up. What do you do when the early game is just unplayable minions? Well, we can take extra damage in the early game to just keep re-rolling effectively. Now, obviously, we can't push that roll button on Millhouse because it costs way too much. So we just choose to level and let a new tavern arrive. Maybe we refresh it or get to 3-star, and then we get to buy the 3-stars and stabilize the game. Maybe you don't get stuff on 3 and you just go straight to 4. You never want to be in that position, but when you do get in that position, you at least give yourself a fighting chance to recover. Early health is a resource after all. You can lose a lot of health if you can stabilize the game by about turn 8 in this meta. And if you can stabilize the game by turn 8 and you're strong for 8, 9, 10, you almost always lock down top 4s. It's better than just buying bad stuff and then dying in 7th. Alright, enjoy. I want to leave my options open next turn for the blood gems, but the bad part about doing that is that we commit less power to the board. But we always win next round, right? So if we play it by selling Selly here to be slightly stronger for the turn, next turn we buy and play 3 anyway, and we sell Sunbacon to level on the following turn. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. And with the blanket, she's a cozy kind of dog. She's a very lovable dog. She also hates the cold, which isn't really a problem in August, but by the winter time, we're gonna have a little space heater again, like I had in the early days of the stream, and she just curls up beside the space heater all day. It's actually adorable. Can't believe 300 raiders walked out after seeing the Nomies. Can't please everyone, man. Just can't. What is this? You're leveling to 3 next turn and using this to go to 4? On boring curve? Alright, I really dislike this curve so far. Like, we don't want to buy these minions. Nothing pairs. Sure, we can compete with this guy, but I don't care about... Or this bird, I should say. Gale Wing. This bird. We can compete with the Gale Wing. I think we just choose to take damage. Save the blood gems for something more relevant. Yeah, if people can't respect the 5 Nomies memeing, it's not my kind of people. I don't know what to say. Alright, so we're just power leveling on Millhouse this game because the game has not given us playable minions. This is bad. Especially considering that we have to level to sell a minion to buy next turn. Like, I'd rather take 30 damage and find decent stuff than buy bad stuff in the mid game. 30 damage. I mean, before stabilizing, but yeah. I'd rather drop to 1 health and actually have a decent board than be 40 health in this meta and be weak. Let's at least find stuff to play blood gems on 4. Please. Like, just putting blood gems on this does nothing, right? It might save us 3 health at max. It's a hard game. I think we have to start playing for tempo and minimize damage. This sucks. Hard game. Alright, this isn't that good of a minion to hit. That's a good hit too. Okay. Wow, we got lucky. Save a little bit of health. Now, we just gotta stabilize. Unfortunately for us... Yeah, those are very good hits. Unfortunately for us, we are in an awkward position because the game does not want to give us 4 stars. Or demons. Or useful minions. Or really anything playable. Alright, we got a triple. We might be able to make something out of this. It's got to be a 5-star this game. Battlemaster and Lightfang are both tolerable. He hasn't taken a triple yet from that position? How? Trying to take 6s? A very awkward board. Like very, very awkward, right? Lightfang isn't really doing that much. It's only 3 tribes on the board. Battlemaster with Soul Devourer wins the round, but I have to make the read that the test that we know had a triple lined up in early game and hasn't redeemed it yet is not strong. Because he's really just sitting there doing nothing. Now he wants 6s, is what we know what Zirconia wants. This is a play for 6s. We might be able to turn this corner now. Quillboar plus Murloc. 2 health, 1 attack. health on Murlocs almost always. We throw a random demon at the board, we take the gold. No reason to waste the rest of the gold. Alright, we have 4 tribe menagerie with 1 premium minion, double Domo with the cycling elementals for Cyclone. My read would have been tempo test, that's why I suck. I don't think you suck by any means. It's tempo tests would have taken a triple by then, right? We had identified that he had double Selly and Droplet on the board before. And if he has not taken a triple at this point, then there's no way that there's not 2 Sellys and a Droplet on the board. So 3 of the spots are always those 3 minions. Go left. Okay. It's a tough round. 3 triples into 5 stars, dude. What do I want from 5? Nothing? I mean, I guess. I'm just cycling this for now. Should do for the turn. We don't care about having a 7th minion on the board. We don't want to dilute the pool for the Light Fang buff, and we're already way too strong to lose this round, considering on average. Like, there's going to be very few boards that are dead in 8th place that beat that. So we can wait to make decisions next turn when we have more information. Now we probably go to 5. We'd like to triple into a 6 if we can use this for anything. Domo line is fine, honestly. Like, playing Domo and buffing one big thing on Millhouse. What's his name? Millhouse. Is not bad by any means. So Light Fang has to go then? We could level at any point. We thought there was enough time left in the game to level. And we take that shot. Alright. For the Amalgadons, that is. And these are all worthless. We have 3 blood gems there. At one point we can move to here. Alright. Figured I'd hold the blood gems just in case we got a ground shaker or an Agam. So if there was a chance we could get some value off of it, great. But if not, then we're not going to agree to turn when we're on 9 health. Alright, well, we made something out of nothing. We missed so hard in the early game. We went to 4 and we just found Domos. and we turned it into a tempo board. Said tempo board, yeah, he took 3 5-star or 6 stars on the following turn after we fought him. That tempo board should net us a top 4. Should being the operative word over here. Have you seen the ground shaker last turn? I find it strange to skip it. Last turn was hard to use because we were fighting the ghost, right? I guess we could hold it. We can consider it. Now we don't have blood gems, but I mean, it's not bad. I didn't really give it the time of day. Each elemental we cycle is a 2/2 buff for 1 gold, so like, yeah. I don't want any of these. Like that combo for 2 attack doesn't seem worth it. Chat predicting I'm very dead. Overlays right over the music too, just to make it even more painful. Thanks, Tim Hawk. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the confidence. Yeah, we don't really have a ground shaker board, but it was like, it's so easy to pull those blood gems. There's no value. It's a good hit. It's a meh hit. That was the hit. I'll take it. Isn't the 3/1 blood gem the same buff as cycling an elemental since you have Bran? Yeah, it's 2. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I forgot I had Bran. No, you're completely right. No. You're right there. Absolutely. Stream of consciousness type of explanation where it's pretty obvious that I'm wrong after that point. Now we only have 2 tribes on the board, so there's no reason to take Agam. I guess it's 3. If we had blood gems in hand, we would have done it, but wish we could have had that demon around for longer. We would have had quite a bit of free gold at some point in this game. Maybe the play is for Amalgadon next turn? Yeah, maybe. Any world that we want to have a second Divine Shield unit? Over just one big one? Probably not. 2 times Domo gives you a 4/4, right? Yes, but it's 1/1 per elemental when we cycle it. Chat, there's a Some United and Stormwind bundle giveaway on Hearthstone Reddit if you guys want. Nice. Thanks for the call out. Somebody out there being generous. There's a lot of them on Twitter. In fact, you know, ran one of them a long time ago. It's already paid out. Actually, it's pending payout. I need to do it after stream today. Okay. Okay. Malgadons. There's one. Malgadon. It's not a Malgadon. Malgadons. Fucking not a Malgadons. At least it's stats. Probably dropping this one. Adapts over stats. I guess we roll first then, huh? Want to pull out the second. Not a bad outcome. They're still in the huddle. They're trying to figure out how to win this game. He shoots for Amalgadons. He scores. Get a tie. Why not triple discover? Triple not worth much? Not really. And once again, it is very hard to tell what you're referring to in past tense like that. At some point, it probably made sense. To me, it didn't. You're saying one of the primal fins gave us the rock pool, probably? If so, I don't give a shit about discovering a rock pool on a full board like that. Why not Charlga over Little Rag? Because it's not as many stats. We bank Bran like this? It's what, 6-6? No, 16-16. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't catch up, right? Takes 3 turns to catch up or to be better. There's no world we play something that's 3 turns to be better. No indication of bumping here. Did need the bumping. Pretty rough hits. Feels bad, man. Alright, we get a ghost round. Nah, it's just a 2-turn turnaround, and we're not going to play for anything that's over 2-turn turnaround. Winning any of these rounds is just free points, or points. Right, this is a free round, though, so we can consider what we want to do with the turn. Bank a million blood gems. It's 1 gold for a 2/2 buff at the very least. Seems a little baity. So we have to commit quite a bit of gold to take it, and we don't have a real use for the blood gems. We have to sell multiple minions is the problem. We can take 2 blood gems for next turn by playing it, selling something off, but we can't do that until the end of the turn. We don't need ghoul. Another poison Murloc is pretty good. Are stats ever relevant? Not really. This is doing very little. I get this is free gold, but we have to open a board spot. And I don't want to do it this turn. So I want to use all of this to make 1 more poison Murloc and maybe put a selfless or something around it to beat this guy. Like, he has 5 relevant minions, right? This guy has 7 relevant minions. 6-ish. So we need to get to a point where we can kill 6 different things on the board. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. 6 if we get like a decent divine shield. This makes 7. Because these things never value trade. This is the only thing that can value trade right now. And there's a lot of poison on this board. There's a point where you had 2 powerful lookouts on your board and 1 in the shop, and then you give triple the shop instead of cycling 1 from the board and buying. Yeah, it was probably better. I can't speak to it, to be honest. I don't remember when exactly it happened, so it is tough to call. But most likely, from what I'm hearing, I made a mistake there. These do nothing. This is Murloc or Elemental. We can make it Murloc, which is better, right? Nope. Yep. No Toxfins on either. Play around Ghoul. Plays around him going first and bumping this. It also plays around having us having a bumper. Or popping Selfless here. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Feels real good. Should have played Brand for double poison? Damn. Ultra poison. Goes through Divine Shield. You ever tried a Ghoul? Probably not. It's kind of bad. Depends on what he ends up with, but we'll find something better on one of these boards. Promise. This isn't bad. It's a double bumper. Selfless here is way better. Speak of the devil. Should be no reason to roll. There's nothing we can buy on the next board, and all we do is freeze. We have to assume it's a similar looking board, leading with something that doesn't die to the Selfless hero, then popping the Selfless, then playing all this through. Seems right? Poison through Divine Shield. Damn, I'd love to see that. Immunity to poison. Yeah, there's a lot of development room still available for the game. We're doing a good job playing around their boards at the very least. If nothing else, our pivots at the end game are promising. It really just comes down to how many relevant minions you have on the board. When I say relevant, I mean how many minions actually can attack and kill other minions. And to us, poison minions are always relevant minions, right? He's a golden Selfless. Outside of Amalgadon, there's nothing there to really take. So it feels like a dead roll for Selfless Hero, but on Millhouse, you're just dead. Or you don't do it, is what I'm trying to say. You can't get to enough boards to find it. Acolyte could be better than Selfless Hero if it plays around his Selfless. Rough. We're pulling this back so it can potentially bump a Divine Shield after his Divine Shield goes off. It's the only time that Selfless Hero is that relevant. Those are pretty good shields for us. Good game. He shielded all the bad things. We got there. Yeah, it was an unfortunate set of shields. Good games there, Conan. If you popped in. Good pivot. Good win. Hey guys, remember when we found nothing on Millhouse for the first like 6 turns of the game, and then we still won the lobby? Weird how that works, huh?